Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're connected from. Today, I'm going to be sharing with you the power of communication. Communication is very important in every relationship. Communication is the lifeline of marriage or relationship. As oxygen is to life, so is communication to any relationship. No one will know whatever is in your mind until you communicate. And because it is important, it is not good for you to assume, because assumption is the mother of frustration. What is communication? Communication is the process of sharing idea, feeling, and thoughts between two or more people. And so, when it comes to the power of communication, words are important. The Bible says in the book of Proverbs that life and death is in the power of your tongue. And so whatever you say to one matters so much. And also the Bible says in Ephesians 4:29, let no corrupt communication proceed from your mouth. So communication is important when it comes to relationship. Words can hurt, words can heal. And so we need to know how to communicate properly. And secondly, communication is not all about talking. Communication entails listening too. You need to listen well to understand what the next person is speaking, so you do not misunderstand the person. In listening well, you will not be looking at the body reaction, you will not be looking at body language. You will be able to understand what your partner is saying. And so it is important to always communicate right when you are speaking to your partner. Communication strengthens love and trust. When you honestly communicate truly, it strengthens the bond between you and your partner, especially when you communicate in love. It keeps the bond of relationship because both of you are careful. I do not say you should manage word. I do not say you should rap, but no. And that is why the book of James 1:19 says, slow to speak. Because if you do not slow, if you speak the way it is in your mind, it could lead to wrath. It could lead to anger. And so the power of communication is for you to know how to talk to your partner, to talk to your friend, to talk to people. Because communication could break relationship. Communication could break marriage. Communication could break trust between two people. Communication also could cause chaos in a home if not well understood. And so it's important to communicate right because it builds understanding, it builds love, it builds words of affirmation in marriage. So I want the couples, friends, to communicate right, to speak well, and also listen. It's important to listen very well when your partner is communicating so you can get the right idea. And without communicating, nobody will know what is in your mind. And so don't assume that her facial expression is communicating what is in her mind. No. Until your partner speaks out, please do not assume. Even by looking at her body language, do not assume. Always ask question or you allow her to speak whatever that is in her mind. This strengthens marriage. This strengthens our relationship. And so let our communication be right to one another. Let's learn to communicate well with one another, because many people listen to reply, not to understand. Healthy relationship require active listening. listen when someone is communicating an idea, her feeling, her fear, and her thoughts with you. Thank you, and God bless.